All right, welcome on in everyone to another episode of First CSP, channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at West Central Florida 89. This council was originally formed in 1978 as a name change from Pinellas Area 89 and lasted up until 2016 when it merged with Gulf Ridge 86 to form Greater Tampa Bay Area 89. All right, heading over to the patch table, we will see the T1. This might look something familiar. As many of you might remember, formerly on the channel, we have covered Pinellas Area Council, and their CSP was essentially identical, except for the name on the patch. So Pinellas Area only had one CSP that they ever produced, and then the council in 1978 name changed to West Central Florida, and the first issue for West Central Florida essentially just mimicked that Pinellas Area Council CSP with its black border, white background, dark gold fleur-de-lis, and red letters. And they look very, very similar. So there was definitely continuity for the Scouts in that area in the 70s as it transitioned from Pinellas area to West Central Florida. Probably from far away. If you still had the Pinellas Area Council on your uniform, you wouldn't know the difference. Again, essentially the state flag of Florida is what's represented here on the patch with the seal of Florida at the center. The T1 here is a gauze cloth back. And that's what we've got for the first CSP T1 from West Central Florida. The next patch produced was the TA2 for the 1992 NOAC Delegate CSP. So they went quite a long ways. And then the next patch produced was a Friends of Scouting 2001 TA3. So West Central Florida did not produce all that many patches for many, many years, which is somewhat typical of a number of councils across the country. You'd have certain councils that just produced a plethora of CSPs, and it is more common nowadays to see, 5 to 10 CSPs from a council in a given year. But in the early stages, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, really they would have their standard issue, but that was kind of the patch that was produced, and that was it. It wasn't certainly until more recently that we started to see councils really ramp up the number that they produced. And certainly now the Greater Tampa Bay Area Council has a ton of patches that they have produced, and obviously servicing the same area that was here, this West Central Florida Council 89. Well, that's a little bit of the first issue and some discussion of CSPs in general. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one, found it a bit informative and at least entertaining. We'll be back again tomorrow with another new first CSP on the channel. Remember, you can catch all our back episodes anytime you like, 24/7 on the channel. And we have playlists for you to check out, ones that have known reproductions or predate 1970 pre-CSPs. Feel free to check out those playlists as well. With that, I want to thank you all for stopping in for a short moment today, and we hope to see you on the next one. But until then, have a great rest of your day.